Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. According to Young and the Restless spoilers, Phyllis Summers' scheming may very possibly endanger Summer Newman's marriage to Kyle Lavin. So is this CBS Sudsers fan favorite romance doomed? This is a transcript of our most recent Why in our video about one of the most popular current plotlines. Check out all of our podcasts about soap opera spoilers here, and don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube. Hello, admirers of CBS soap operas. We want to speak about a scene from Young and the Restless, in which Phyllis Summers destroys her daughter's marriage to Kyle Lavin. This is Soap Dirt on YouTube. At this time, it appears inevitable that will be what takes place. We'll delve further and discuss what's happening, why Summer and her husband are almost past the point of no return, and how her marriage might end as a result of the decisions she's making on why and are at the moment. Let's investigate this then. As a result, we are aware from this week's official Young and the Restless spoilers that Diane Jenkins is released from custody and visits the Abbott mansion. A picture has been leaked. Because it is protected by copyright, we are unable to use it in this video. The fact remains that Diane is hugging Jack in the photograph while being brought home to the Abbott mansion by Michael Baldwin. Although Michael wasn't able to have the charges reduced, he was able to get a bond agreement where she had to wear an ankle monitor and other things. Rumor has said that Jack could want to take her and try to escape this. We'll have to wait and see. Maybe it won't happen, and that's just a rumor. Let's now discuss specifically about Summer Newman. She is aware of Diane's complete innocence. She is aware of this since Summer heard Phyllis Summers say it directly. She was informed by Phyllis that she and Stark had set it up. Nevertheless, after Stark turned against her, she was forced to. So Phyllis explained everything in detail. She actually informed her daughter the truth, and she is aware that Diane is only in jail because to her mother's petty behavior. Okay. However, Summer is doing nothing to change that. We also observe Kyle Abbott's unwavering belief in his mother's innocence. For a split second, neither he nor Jack entertained the notion that she may harm Phyllis. Diane is not an aggressive person, which explains why. She was a willing cash mule for Jeremy Stark, but she was unaware of this. She pretended to be dead. She did that, yes, but she didn't physically or emotionally harm anyone else. She has never injured another person. When Phyllis provoked her, that was the one time it appeared as though she did. To persuade her to assault her, she used physical force on her. But Phyllis first had a physical. She gave the whole thing a start. In this strange situation, Kyle is attempting to be very respectful of the fact that his mother-in-law is deceased while simultaneously being positive that his mother is innocent and is currently incarcerated. As far as he is aware, Summer is mourning the loss of Phyllis, despite the fact that we all know she isn't. Despite the fact that he is unsure of who may have murdered her mother, he is making a great effort to show respect for that. His mother did not do it, he is certain of that. The most likely candidate is Stark. Additionally, Summer is currently telling him a straight lie in an upcoming episode. She literally flees when he mentions it. She is currently aiding her mother's scheme, and she bears full responsibility for each additional night Diane is detained, because Summer is keeping quiet despite knowing the truth. Kyle will be incensed when he learns the truth. He will be incensed that Summer abandoned his mother Diane, who was in jail as a result of Phyllis Summers' falsehoods. That alone is enough to destroy their marriage completely. Phyllis is aware of this. Their marital issues were already problematic since Phyllis often singled out Diane. Diane would occasionally return it to her, but overall, Diane has been making an effort to restrain herself. Therefore, it's just a mess. The official Young and the Restless spoilers from May Sweeps also say that Kyle and Summer's marriage is in peril, and Phyllis Summers is the reason for that trouble. Summer was instructed to be patient when Phyllis arrived to meet her in Chancellor Park. So, what is it time for now, we wonder? Jeremy Stark concocted this strategy because Phyllis needs to visit the police station and tell them everything is okay. She can blame him for everything and claim that he concocted the scheme to pretend I died. So, what is it time for now, we wonder? Jeremy Stark concocted this strategy because Phyllis needs to visit the police station and tell them everything is okay. She can blame him for everything and claim that he concocted the scheme to pretend I died. He kidnapped me, leaving me with little choice than to comply. He then attacked me, and I killed him in a fit of rage before panicking and dumping his body. She may spend some time in jail for relocating the body. That charge resembles one of obstruction of justice or desecration of a corpse. However, Phyllis could easily turn this around and put all the responsibility on Jeremy Stark. And even if there were still some who believed she had a hand in it, there would be no solid evidence, so she would probably get away with it. So now the question is, what does Phyllis need time for? Well, Phyllis wants to escape punishment for her actions. Phyllis also favors Diane's continued detention. That is where Diane belongs, in her opinion. Additionally, she is lying, acting inappropriately, and not repenting of her actions. It simply raises a big red flag. Summer ought to have asked her mother that. When's it time? Come with me to the police station and be honest there. You're being honest right now. However, it appears like Phyllis is attempting to find a means to keep Diane locked up. She still desires to exact retribution and run away from the fallout from her deeds. Summer will be past the point of no return if she permits this to occur, and if Diane is found guilty of crimes that Summer is aware her mother engineered. When it happens, Summer will have essentially become her mother. Phyllis Summers has currently dragged her daughter into the shadows, and this might be the end of her marriage. Jack and Kyle are going to be furious, They'll be particularly angry with Phyllis for putting Stark and Diane together, for enabling this revenge conflict escalate to the point where Diane was detained. Kyle will then nevertheless direct his rage at his wife. Kyle was able to ignore Summer's suspicion of his mother before she discovered the truth, because Phyllis deliberately planned this with Jeremy to make it appear as though Diane did it. As a result of their meticulous setup, it makes sense that Summer would suspect her. However, Kyle stops being tolerant and forgiving once he learns that Summer was aware of the truth. Because if given the chance, his mother would rather go to prison for something she didn't do than her mother would for something she did. For Kyle, arithmetic is quite easy. Diane ought to be free, whereas Phyllis ought to be locked up. There are two people, one who is guilty of crimes and the other who is not. It's true that Diane faked her death and had a criminal past, but she has now made up for those mistakes, so it seems unfair that she is still incarcerated on unfounded charges, because Phyllis has committed a plethora of crimes in the past that warrant imprisonment. As a result, the justice scales are tipping all over the place. The bottom line is that it appears that Summer's marriage is doomed if Phyllis doesn't come clean and reveals what her mother has done. Do you believe that Summer and Kyle's marriage will be able to last now that she is protecting her mother's dark secret? Does this have a chance of succeeding, or is the style union doomed? Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel and stay with us.